So the saga of Apple and the EU basically never end. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. So basically what had happened, for those of you who basically don't know as of this point, we are basically getting our sideloading capability on our particular devices. Now, this is a very big thing. This is a long time coming. And on iOS 17.4, Apple started laying down some of the groundwork of basically the side-loading type of capability that we're going to be getting on our devices. Now, this kind of comes as a result of lots and lots of years and lots of issues that Apple has had with, different app developers and them kind of going through and being forced to kind of giving us basically this type of capability. The problem, though, that we're kind of running into, and this is the problem that I just knew this was going to happen from day one, is that what Apple's basically doing right now is that they're going through and basically not giving us a full side-loading capability. They're basically requiring us to essentially go through and, I don't know the best way to describe it, but they're still making you pay money to go ahead and basically, sideload applications. You're still going to, as an app developer of a sideloader, you're going to have to go through, and hope that these developers can pay money to basically be able to post their apps on the third-party app store. So I think that's going to be a step in the right direction. But this is also an issue for Apple, because they can't just wash their hands clean of this. It looks to me that Apple and the EU are probably going to go to court about this. And it looks like the EU is not going to just, let Apple do whatever they want to. They set one rule and that's it. It looks like if Apple doesn't, actually comply with EU standards, and the EU is making lots of statements that if it's not good enough, they're going to go ahead and have, some sort of, they're going to, take issue with it. It looks like Apple, at the very least, is probably going to have to pay some sort of fees to the EU or something like that for not actually going through and actually properly setting this thing in motion and allowing, side loading to, basically be had on our iPhones. Now, again, this is particularly for the EU, but it's not going to stop other app developers in different countries of actually going through something like this as well. So I don't know. I mean, I've heard that you actually have to have an iPhone with the GPS inside of, the EU, EU kind of places in order for you to actually go ahead and have sideloading capability. It's not just easy as, changing your location on your iPhone. But if other countries start having Apple do this kind of situation and they're going to take them to court, there could be some really big things going on in the future where we're going to have sideloading available in so many different areas that Apple is going to just have to unlock it for everyone. And I feel like they're going to have to do this sooner than later. Rather than having to deal with tons of different countries and tons of different issues, I'm sure they would probably just rather just unlock it. And I'm sure at some point it's going to make financial sense for them to go down that direction rather than going down the way of waiting out and having to deal with the other issues. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I can't wait to see what happens in the future. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.